Welcome back to my channel. This is my makeup look today. I went for like a really soft glam look. It's glowy and I tried a couple of new products from e.l.f. They're not like new release, but they're new to me. And I am really happy with how it turned out, and I really hope that you enjoy watching this video. As always, all of the products that I used on my face are going to be listed down in the description box below. I've got two new makeup products that I'm trying today. Both of these are by e.l.f. One of them is the Halo Glow Liquid Filter. The other one is like a cream contour, which I'll try later. I'm going to prime with this filter. I've never tried this before. The shade I have is shade 2, Fair Light. It's very rainy today. Right now it's not raining, but it was pouring just a few minutes ago. And I think there's quite a bit more coming later this afternoon. So I don't really talk about which brush I use, but this is the one I use every time I put foundation on for the most part. It's the e.l.f. Complexion Duo. It's a two-sided brush for like foundation and then for like concealer on the other side with the smaller brush. It's just such a good brush. I use it every time and it works so well. And it tells you that you can wear it alone, under or over makeup, or mix it with foundation, or wear it as a highlighter. So basically just kind of anything. I think this product is on the newer side. It's a little bit gold. It's really not like a highlighter. It's a little bit like a highlighter mixed with foundation, sort of, it seems like. I'm going for like a soft glam look today, like a glowy soft glam. So I think this is going to be a good base. I don't know how much I should put on. This stuff is quite glowy. It looks really nice on the skin. I think I might also kind of mix it into my foundation. The foundation that I'm using is this one from Wet n Wild. It's been a long time since I've used this foundation, a couple years I think at least. It's the Photofocus foundation, and this was one of my absolute top favorite foundations for a while. A few years ago, like, I loved this foundation. I've gone through multiple of them. The shade I have right here is Nude Ivory, and I think what I'm going to do is take some of the e.l.f. Glow Filter, put it on my foundation brush just first, like that, and then go in over top of the actual foundation, like spread the foundation on my face. This Wet n Wild foundation comes with a little applicator like this, which I really like. I think this finish looks really nice. It's a bit glowy. I'm going to go ahead and maybe contour or bronze a little bit. Not quite sure yet what shade this is going to be, but this is the other product that I'm trying. So this is the Halo Glow. It's also in like the Halo Glow like series. Halo Glow Beauty Wand Contour. I have the shade Light Medium. I don't know how much of this I'm going to need, and I'm not going to use like too much. I'm going to put it where I would contour, about like that. And I'm going to start with just a few little dabs and blend it out. That's a good color. It's not too dramatic or like, you know, stark or nothing. It kind of just blends nicely into my... When I take it down here, I'm also kind of dragging it to the front here in a little bit of like a shape where it goes forward and it comes down just a little bit. Just because I've seen people contour that way and I kind of like how it looks. I'm also going to put a little bit of this kind of like under my chin. I usually contour down my neck just a smidgen. I mean, I don't contour that often, but when I do, these are the places that I put it. I think I might contour my nose a little bit. I'm just kind of trying to try out this product and just see how I can do it. I'm using the other side of this brush and just dabbing a little bit on. And then I'm going to take it down the side of my nose, about like that on both sides. I'm not doing much. Quite a few years ago, I used to contour my nose, you know, a little bit more often, and I liked doing it. I never contoured it anything crazy. I'm taking a little bit of this and I'm gonna press it onto just the outlines of my forehead, just like that, and that's probably the only places I'm gonna put this. Okay, so we got a nice, really nice glowy base. I'm gonna add some concealer underneath my eyes next. So for concealer underneath my eyes, I'm using this one by Makeup Revolution. It's the Fast Base Concealer. It's a little bit more of a lightweight concealer. And that's kind of what I'm going with for this look, for base makeup at least. It's also almost empty. Underneath my eyes in like a triangle. This is a quite light, more thinner concealer, so don't worry about putting too much. I don't worry about putting too much of it because it's such a lightweight. It's like cooling, so it's not like a thick, heavy formula or nothing like that. Just to brighten up the face a bit and to contrast from the contour that I placed earlier. I'm gonna set my face with just some loose setting powder, and I'm not doing this too heavy because I want to keep that glow, but I have to set my face. I can't leave my foundation unset because it just feels so weird, and I can't function like that, so I gotta set it. I'm doing a little bit heavier on the eyes because I don't want underneath my eyes to crease. For blush, I'm using this little one. The name has almost come off, but it's from Kaleido Cosmetics. It's the softest skin blush, and the shade I have is called Primadonna, and it's a little bit shiny. I'm just kind of dusting this lightly over tops of my cheeks. It's very pretty, a little bit on the nose, not too much though. So over top of the blush and the setting powder, I'm taking this other powder from realher Cosmetics. It's the Set Your Goal. It's a blurring veil. I don't really use this because it's a little bit shimmery, but I think it'll do really good with this look. It is quite like a shimmery powder, but it's not like a highlighter. It's still like just a face powder, pretty sure. I'm gonna just kind of lightly dust this over top of kind of like my whole face. For my main face highlight, I'm using this one by Ofra. It's just like their pressed highlighter. I think it was a collab with Madison because it has Madison on the front. And the shade is called Moondance. It's just a light white-ish, like a white gold sort of. And just put this on the tops of my cheeks. And then also bring some to my cupid's bow and the bridge of my nose. And a little bit on like the tip of my nose too. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes. I'm doing just a subtle kind of look. I'm using this Too Faced palette. It's the chocolate gold palette. And it has some more dramatic shades in here, like the sparkly ones. But I'm going to focus on some of these lighter, softer ones. To start off with, I'm taking a fluffy blending brush. This one is by e.l.f. And I'm going in with the shade So Bougie. It's just a nude. There's a light nude, like base blending shade. Put it kind of in my crease, kind of just on my lid, sort of. I'm also going to take the shade Rolling in Dough and kind of pat that onto my actual lid because it's a bit lighter than that first one. I'm taking a kind of dense pencil brush. I'm going to take the shade Cocoa Truffle, press it onto my outer corner of my eye, and then just pull it towards the end of my eyebrow. And then blend out the top a little bit. So as I blend the shade So Bougie into my crease, I'm blending it into my crease, kind of towards the inner half of my eye, but not going to all the way to the inner corner. And then I'm pulling it, I'm not blending directly up and down, I'm blending kind of up halfway and then pulling it out towards my eyebrow. So I'm blending this shadow onto my, like above my crease, almost up to my eyebrows, and then just pulling it back towards my eyebrows. Of course you can put tape here and do that, and that's usually what you would do with this type of look if it's a bit more dramatic. But for just a more subtle one that I'm going for, just doing it with like a brush is just fine. Now I'm taking myself a little pointy angled brush. I'm going in with the shade Cocoa Truffle on my little brush, and I'm going to just pull a little wing out from behind my eyes like this. Point it in, back this way. And then I've kind of filled it and pulled it back, and I am not going across my whole lid. It's just on the little outer corner like that. And then I'm taking the shade Cocoa Truffle again on a small pencil brush, and I'm going to blend this like towards the lid. I'm going to blend that wing towards the lid. So now I'm taking just kind of a flat brush, and I'm going to blend out the top of this wing and just drag it upwards to make it a little bit less harsh. The bottom I do want to keep like that, but the top I want to make it a little bit less, a little bit more blended into the rest of the look. Okay, so I'm going to take this brush again, and I'm going to take this same shade Cocoa Truffle, put it onto my lower lash line. Just a kind of smaller fluffy brush, take the shade Rollin' in Dough, and just blend out that line of shadow on the bottom there. Rich Girl, put this on my brow bone. I'm going to take the same shade Rich Girl, and I'm going to take it on my finger and just press it onto my lids, kind of bringing it over top of all of the shadow I just placed down, even over top of like a little bit of the wing and in my inner corner. I added some setting spray. I used the Too Faced Hangover setting spray, and now I'm going to go ahead and go in with some mascara. This is by Lawless Beauty. It's the One and Done mascara, and I have these little lash fibers from a mascara from years ago. There was like one of those two-step mascaras where you do the mascara and the little lash fibers, and then you do more mascara. And I'm going to just add a few of these on the outer, and I'm going to build up just the outer edges of this mascara a little bit more. So now for lips, I'm going to do my lips first, and then I'll finish my brows at the very end. I'm going to go in with just a kind of a soft pinky lip. I've got this Colourpop Blotted Lip lipstick. The shade is Brain Freeze. It's just a soft, like sheer pink color, and I'm not building it up at all. I'm just doing a little bit, and then over top of it, I'm using just a little bit of a shiny pink gloss I have. This is by Bareminerals. It's not sold anymore as far as I know. The shade is called Live Wire, and it's just a pink color that has a little bit of sparkle in it. And just for fun, I'm going to take a little bit of that same Rich Girl shade that I had on my eyes, and I'm going to just tap it over top of the lip gloss. Okay, I just did my eyebrows, and this is the completed look. My outfit for today is just a little like white bodysuit. It's got like some lace on it. I have a couple of necklaces on, a little gray skirt, and some black like pumps. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you like how this look turned out. And let me know in the comments below if you have any looks that you want me to try, anything specific that you'd like to see on my channel. Bye!